Welcome back, Pisces. If you are new here, hi, welcome. I'm Jade, and this is Star, Moon, and Sun Tarot. Clearing the air with some Palo Santo. I'm going to clear the resonance now. There we go, Pisces. Whether you have Pisces as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any Piscean placement, this might have some messages for you. Cross watchers are welcome as always. This is going to be your darkness and light reading. Okay, by looking at some of the darker and lighter energies, we can, look at the more negative aspects of ourselves and how our higher spiritual self is, balancing things out and growing. I've gone through several oracle decks here. I'm going to go through what I've gone through with you. I did it off camera because I went through so many decks and just wanted to see what came out. And then I'm going to do a tarot spread. I'm going to timestamp down below, okay? I'm going to timestamp it to one specific oracle deck, the Wild Unknown Archetypes, for which I'm naming all of these readings. So I'm going to timestamp that as well as the tarot below. So if you want to just skip to a short little tarot reading, go right ahead. Use the timestamps. I do suggest sticking around, checking out some of these messages though, because you may find them useful. And at the end, I have some other decks I'm going to be looking at for advice. So, let's get into it. I'm not going to read from every book, okay? I'm going to read from a few. The first one I went through is this Magical Dimensions, Oracle Card and Activators. And what came out for you guys was number 37, The Guardians. And, let me see, I'm going to just find that page. 37, The Guardians. All right. This is shielding, defense, warning. Okay, look at the signs around you very carefully. Your guardian angel, spirit guide, higher self, or other supportive light being is trying to get your attention. This may be a time to guard yourself from a toxic situation or energy vampire, or it may be a warning of a future concern. Also, evaluate your own shielding mechanisms. Do you have any? If so, are they working? If not, revisit and strengthen them. And your companion crystals with this are black obsidian and smoky quartz, okay? Protective stones. Your companion essential oil is helichrysum, Helichrysum. Interesting, okay. So, the bottom of the deck was 21, higher perspective. The cosmos awakening unity here. So let's just take a look at what that one says. And as we go through the oracle, maybe it'll be more clear whatever the warning is. Let's see. So the cosmos awakening unity. The cosmos is asking that you see your situation from a higher perspective. Perhaps you've been too focused on trying to solve your problem from only one point of view and need to ask the universe for assistance in bringing you a new outlook. Expand your ideas into brighter and bigger ventures. Think big. You are awakening, and new ideas will be coming forth that are of a higher, cleaner vibration. This is a time full of expansion and attracting very high frequencies. And your companion crystals for this one are Sugilite, Sugilite, and Lepidolite, Lepidolite. And your companion essential oil is basil, okay? So perhaps your spirit guides or your higher self is trying to get you to shift into this higher perspective, Pisces. Remember to take what resonates, leave what does not. Okay, every message here might not be for every Piscean. All right. The next decks I went through, it's a Franken deck of two I combined, Sacred Power and Sacred Spirit by Anna Stark. It's really pretty decks here. I'm not going to go through the books on this one. I'm just going to show you the imagery. We got 30, and I'm going to read them. This is Sacred Divinity, and it says there are two paths ahead. We got number 29, so that reduces down to an 11 to a 2 for the numerology. This is Open Intuition, Seek Clarification. So we got a 3 to a 2. And then another 3, Astral Travel, Caution Needed. So there are two paths ahead, and you're needing to open your intuition to seek the clarity here. You might be astral traveling while you're dreaming, while you're sleeping, or consciously maybe you're doing it. We have number 6, birth of creation, potential growth here. So something here is potentially growing and expanding, Pisces. We also have rest. Make sure you're taking time to rest and rejuvenate. But also look at the stunning imagery on this card. These 2 happy dolphins. It's very, very beautiful. I love it. We also got self-love. And see, this is the inner child. See that? Inner child healing, loving yourself, taking care of yourself. We got 15, reducing to another 6. Eternal union. It says new love is forming. And then we have purification. Things are being purified in your life. On the bottom of the deck was this lightning. So I feel for you guys that these paths, and you're going to be using your intuition, all right? And some things are going to change. Things are going to come in like lightning. And you're going to have potential for new love, self-love. It's very, very nice. Then I went into Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle. Here's the order they came out. 25, the Fairy Godmother. Okay, this is about gifts, talents, perhaps a helpful lesson. So that reduces down to a 7. This is like good luck, some type of gift or something is going to be happening, and the fairies of the future came out. So your gift could be coming in the near future, or a gift that's going to help assist propel you to the new future. We got the Pook came out after that, and this is about shape changing, paradox resolution. But I watch another reader, and she refers to this as her Piscean person. So now every time I see this card, I cannot help but think Piscean person, because, because Dharma Jane says it, and she uses this deck a lot. So every time I see it now, I cannot help but think of that. But that's her thing. But now when I see it, I just thought that was so funny. I'm like, oh, that came out for Pisces. So that could be your energy. You guys, doing this paradox resolution here, figuring stuff out. With the Master Maker, you could have enlightenment, a light bulb moment coming in, clarity. We have the Dark Lady, which tells me you're looking at mysteries, secrets, the unconscious, those baser desires and shadowy kind of energies here. Then we got the Piper coming up with music, order, and harmony coming in. It's looking really good here. We got the Maiden was on the bottom, which speaks about birth, of beginning, a new hope, joy, growth. So that's looking very, very nice. You look like whatever darker energies you're dealing with, it looks like you're being rewarded for facing them and dealing with them. All right, so the next deck that I went through that I am going to read from the book on is the Wild Unknown Archetypes. So the first one that came out is the Vow. And actually, this is the first one that came out for Cancer as well. That's the first time, the same card has come out in the same position. A lot of signs got the gem. You guys, none of the water signs have so far, but I think prior to that, all the air and fire signs, a lot of them got the gem. You and Cancer got the Vow. All right, now this is yours, the Temple. Everything else was different, though. Just that one was the same, and in the same, it was the first card out. The Box came after that. And then the Tear. And then this was interesting. Right after the Tear, I was only asking for 4. And I made that clear. And I've been getting 4 for the most part, except here and there when a situation like this happens. The Tear flew out with the Shaman. They were just like, boom, boom. And that was supposed to be the 4th. So I'm like, okay, interesting. There might be a reason. So I'm like, all right, I'm keeping them. And then this was the bottom, the Prayer. And I felt like this was important as well. So I'm going to look them up in order and read them in order. I'm going to interpret them the best I can. But again, it's going to be different for every one of you how this applies to your life. And it may not resonate for everyone. So the Vow. Where is the Vow? Here we are. And I will hold the card up so you can see the imagery as always. All right. The Vow is the promise, the oath, the contract. When the vow is spoken, the air shifts, karmic ties are formed, and destiny tilts on its axis. Our words and intentions have immense power. There is a reason the great mythic stories of our past often include the recitation of oaths and then the mixing of drops of blood as a mark of union. The tricky part is that reciting the vow, no matter how casually, activates the eternal and unseen forces of the world. The ancestors bear witness. The laws of nature respond. These promises cannot be unsaid or forgotten, so breaking them can leave lingering complexities and loose ends. This card calls us to acknowledge the vow we are living by, consciously or unconsciously, and either recommit to it or create a ritual that signifies its closure. You've been underestimating the power of your promises. And when light, this is bearing witness to the shift towards destiny. When dark, it's unconscious vows, unkept promises, and messy karma. Think of the last promise you made. Was it to yourself or another? Has it been upheld or broken? Anytime the energy of the vow is present, we are in the archetypal realm of ceremony and ritual. That means time stands still and anything is possible. And if you want to go deeper with this, this is learn the yamas, Y-A-M-A-S, the 5 vows of the seeker. All right, so then the temple. I think it's a place. Yes. Here we are, the temple. The sanctuary, the shrine, the altar. When we think of the temple, we often envision an architectural structure in a far-off land. We are quick to distance ourselves from the sacred, assuming we must expend much effort in order to arrive there. Yet the temple is a universal and omnipresent energy, accessible in the highest and lowest, richest and poorest of places. Visiting the temple might be as simple as stepping into the dappled light of the forest, slowly and sensuously kissing a lover, or closing your eyes to travel inward. This card is a call to re-examine what you pay homage to and what you reject. Where do you spend your time worshiping? Your phone, money, material goods? What barriers do you draw between yourself and the sacred? Perhaps there is room on your altar for something new, something surprising. Offer it to the heavens. And when light, this energy is reverence for all and life as a sanctuary. And when dark, it's idolatry, cults, and strict spirituality. Though indeed the temple travels with you, this card is interwoven with the pilgrim archetype. If you've been longing for a spiritual journey, book your tickets. The ancient yogis saw the body itself as the temple, every function and feature of it as an expression of divinity. Build a shrine with found materials. Don't spend money, only time. Interesting. Okay. So now we got the box. Wait, I think I just passed it. There we go. I did. The box. Okay. This is the cage, the rules, or the norm. We all live to some degree within the confines of the box. This archetype represents everything that is known, anticipated, and expected. It holds us in place while simultaneously holding us back from our greatest visions. The box is sneaky, insidious, and everywhere, limiting us at the most unconscious levels. It is built of layer upon layer of social constructs and pressures. Breaking through its confines requires awareness, continued effort, and bravery. The box may appear as expectations from parents, a well-paying but heartless job, the pressure to look or behave like others, or simply to stay small. There is a box around you now made of some type of confining thought. What is it? The box shifts and morphs as we grow. That's part of the multi-layered nature. Once you break through one layer, another will present itself to you. Keep going, break through. An exquisite life requires it. And when light, this is structure, order, coherence, and logic. And when dark, it's limitation, rigidity, judgment, or fear. Everything within the box is known. Everything outside the box is unknown. That is why it is more comfortable to stay within its walls. Choose freedom. Moving outside of the box is exhilarating and expansive, but destabilizing. Others will wonder what you are doing and why, and you will too. This is part of the process. Okay. Wow. So you guys might really be moving into a much more spiritual place and getting outside the box on things, which is really amazing. That's really good. Okay, so we have the tear, the mourning, the release, the rain. Tears are droplets of letting go. Once they begin to fall, we allow the swelling tide of emotion to run its elemental course. Often the tear is what is needed in order for conversation or situation to break into the next level of intimacy and vulnerability. Some say that tears are so powerful in softening our egos that they open up a portal to the unseen world. Through our watery eyes, the ancestors catch a glimpse of us, and we are reminded of their eternal embrace. We sense our humanity, our humility, and we allow ourselves to be held. It is likely this card appears when there is grieving yet to do, a sinking down into disappointment or despair, that once acknowledged will bring a shimmer of clarity to our dewy eyes. And when light, this is melody, melancholy flowing through. And when dark, it's drowning, drama, and murkiness. If both the tear and the river appear in a reading, this indicates an excess of the water element. Okay, we didn't get the river, so that's good. As the Ayurvedic tradition, balance it with fire and earth. And it also says the tear is powerful, and it is possible to be subsumed in its waters. Find a supportive place to open the floodgates. So yeah, there might be something you're releasing here. Wow. Okay, and that came out with the shaman. So shaman, the magi, the sorcerer, the medicine woman. 3 archetypal ingredients constitute the shaman, and all must be present in order to reveal its magic. First, the shaman is activated by long-standing and diligent study. That's the mentor. Second, its orientation is generously and accurately aimed towards the healing of the self, the other, and the culture. That's the healer property. And third, the shaman has a knack for finding doorways to the other world, allowing psychic visions and old magic to leak into this world. That's the unseen, all right? Ooh, the tear was also talking about the unseen. Wow, guys. So, Pisces, opening up these emotions and letting these tears flow it's like unlocking some type of shamanic power within you. Getting you outside of the box. I like this a lot. Wow. Hold on here. The shaman is a master who bridges the everyday and the sacred, revealing potent power needed desperately in our time. Yet where there is power, there is shadow. Right? This is a darkness and light reading. So the shaman must be vigilant in studying their darkness. This card reminds us that the force of healing is ultimately not our own. We must shape it and share it with the world. And when light, this is a fearless student and practitioner. And when dark, it's overpromising, blaming, hurting self and others. Contrary to popular belief, the shaman archetype appears in every vocation. Teachers, directors, surgeons, politicians, and poets are just a few of the faces a shaman may wear. The shaman can't be rushed. Working with this archetype requires study and perseverance. Think of it like brining or marinating. The content must permeate every fiber of its being. Wow. So then on the very bottom we had the prayer. I want to look at that as well. Whoops, there it was. The prayer, the worship, the reverence, the homage. Really interesting that the prayer and the temple came out. What is prayer? When we are in a state of prayer, and when are we not? To whom or what do we pray? Archetypically, the practice of prayer has been with us since the dawn of time, as a remedy for the omnipresent self-centered thinking that spins us towards illusion. Prayer leads us beyond our ego as we move from our little story to the big one. Some say we are in a state of prayer anytime we are not the center of our own thoughts. Others say prayer is a natural result of gratitude. Perhaps it is simply surrender or service. Whatever prayer is for you, this card reminds us of its importance. Get quiet, low, humble, and soft. Bow and touch the ground as your heart lifts to the sky. Though it may be uncomfortable, it is time. Nothing else will do. And when light, this is offering to be of service, asking for guidance. And when dark, it's expecting results and self-aggrandizement, okay? Every song, kiss, breath, word can become a prayer. It is a feeling, not an action. Consider the ancient mantra, Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. I bow to the creative consciousness within. I bow to the teacher within. Experiment with the act of bowing down. Nearly all spiritual traditions make a practice of prostration. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot, Pisces. You guys are like one of the powerhouses of the all of the signs, really. Okay. So, the next oracle deck I went through is a Franken deck I've combined of 3, the Dark Mirror Oracle, the Oracle of Emanations, and this Oracle of Souls. So, here's what came out. I'm not going to go through the books too crazy. Maybe for the Dark Mirror one I might have to. Let me see. I'm going to have to see what I feel are the messages here. This is Zachriel, the Angel of Memory. Alright, so this card talks about these ribbons being wrapped around somebody as they're, safe and warm, reminiscing, thinking about the past, memories. You've got Yesod with the root, the connection. So you might be having memories about a connection, considering a connection. Then we've got Kushiel, the Angel of Punishment, and this talks about oath breaking. Alright, so, and the karma that comes from oath breaking. Alright, so then we have the Eistabis, the Angel of Divination. Just make sure if you're using divination, like obviously you're watching tarot videos and stuff, but you have to be careful. You don't want to be punished for divination. You want to respect people's privacy and not spy. Watching tarot about any other person is spying to some degree, but you just don't want to do it maliciously. You don't want to be looking too closely, too deeply. It's like once the High Priestess or the Moon and stuff are coming out, it's like, no, okay, no more. Depending on what you're doing, I guess. But you are you're looking into the future. I feel that it's more the oath breaking here. It's got something to do with this memory and connection. Perhaps somebody broke an oath to you and you're waiting for their karma. Don't root for karma. All right. That's not a good vibe, all right? You just want to live your best life, okay? 21, Bride in a Cage. Let's see. I do want to read this one. So, tomorrow will be the right moment. Tomorrow will be better, even if today is hell. Did we die waiting for the perfect day, or were we never alive? When we put the good of our life just in our expectations, we can dismiss the present. Waiting for the dawn, we know we will arrive. Oh boy. The future should not feel like a cage, not even a gilded, wonderful, handmade designer cage. The future is a tree, gnarled, rough to the touch, full of flowers only in spring, dense and damp through the rain, imperfect. So, this can speak of like living a comfortable and luxurious life, but maybe not being really emotionally fulfilled. This can talk about wanting to leave a situation, but putting it off because it's going to be Christmas, and then New Year's, and then so-and-so's birthday, and then, it's Valentine's Day. Oh, I can't do it. Nope, then another birthday, we got to put it off. No, there's always going to be another holiday, another this, another that. Stop putting it off. Trust me. There's always going to be something else. You can't put it off forever. Here's the right leg of endurance. Yeah, you're trying to pull through here something, or with the Angel of Death next. You might be trying to pull the plug on something here. Angel of Time. You might be feeling, you might be worried that, you're breaking an oath, that you don't want to do this anymore. You might be looking at divination to see what should I do. You're not going to get bad karma if you are unhappy in a situation and you're honest with yourself and others. Don't worry about the time you've put in. If you're genuinely unhappy, sometimes even a separation itself can give people enough time and perspective to maybe heal on their own and come back together. Okay? We've got the left leg of submission coming out here. And then dreams. So I feel like some of you might be struggling to end something, or you might have struggled in the past to end something because of the time and all of your dreams that you had. It kind of submitted you into perhaps staying in a situation you were unhappy in. We got the Mother of Dawn, the Emissary came out, which is beauty, agency, and compassion. So compassionately moving into acceptance, and agency is like your, well, this was the bottom of the deck, Queen of My World, taking your power back. All right, Queen of My World can also talk about being a little cold and detached, keeping people at an arm's length, but it's not a totally negative card, okay? It can be necessary for a time, and with all of this coming up, I feel like it might be necessary for this time. It's this kind of Queen of Swords energy, discerning, keeping everyone at arm's length, and really getting your own balance and your own agency, taking your power. Put that over there. And then finally, I went through another Franken deck. I've combined Lucy Cavendish's Light and Dark, and then the Les Vampires oracles for you guys. And here is what came out. We got free will, independence, free spirit, making your choices. Yes. Fairy of the Divine Hand. Oh, and this, what number is this? 23, so that's a 5. So yeah, changes, big changes. 2, Fairy of the Divine Hand. This is a number 2. Talks about intoxication, a distorted view, overindulgence. All right. Do not be overindulging. Okay. You need your head straight to move through this energy. This also could talk about getting the independence, the clarity, your free will to see through this distorted view. Okay. Yeah, the Death and the Maiden. This is a 28, a 10. So this, again, end of a cycle here, I'm feeling. This talks about invasion, your boundaries being violated and feeling like you've been dominated. Yeah, Bride in the Cage. Outsider, 22. You might feel like a bit of a misfit, a loner, or a wanderer. Maybe you're so used to being part of a couple that you don't know how to be single. Here's the Sacrifice. You're working on this, or this is something that's recently happened, or you're working towards here. Letting go of something. Don't lose hope here. It says autumn is my last chance. Don't lose hope in love. Maybe something happened in the autumn. It doesn't have to be, though. You might have been considering this since autumn. Primal here. Connection deep within. Sacred dance. Your instincts are kicking in here. This is a 4, all about your balance, your stability. 6, 4, 8. This is 22, so there might be some mirroring. I'm not certain, but that reduces to a 4. So this is about your stability and balance. We got Love is Strange coming in with Strange Valentine. So you might be a little just like, what is this? Or, you know, just kind of like, this is what a long, strange trip it's been kind of thing. We have compassion. Make sure you're showing empathy, sympathy, kindness during these rough times here. We have creator. This is your catalyst, your making. Master Maker was one that had come out in the fairies. You are the creator of your own reality, and you're creating it. And that is a 9. And another 9 came out after that. The 3 Witchy Sisters, the power of... The 3 Witchy Sisters, power of 3. I apologize, my camera cut out. There might be something about 3 here. Like you might have 3 children, or this might be the 3rd time that, you know, something has happened, or there's something about 3 here. 3 might be an important number, okay? And we have 9, 9. Let's see. 5, 2, 10, 4. 8, 6, 4, 9, 5, 9, 9. So there are 3 9s here. And then we have, this one is a 5. It says, out trick-or-treating, we're here. This to me is spiritual guidance. It's not scary. It's your spirit guides. They're coming in. They're coming in for you. Ooh, you might have 3 energies around you. There might be something about that. You might have like three guides or 3 angels helping support you and move you through this energy, Pisces. All right. So now for the tarot portion. The first thing that I did was I shuffled through my Thoth, my big Thoth deck, and I asked for just one, and then I wanted to look at the bottom, okay, and we're going to talk about this. 4 of Swords came out, okay? This talks about having a truce, but it's also that time by yourself, meditating, taking time alone for meditation, healing, clarity. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, High Priestess. Okay, the High Priestess keeps her own counsel. She keeps things to herself. She might be a little secretive about certain things. She's mysterious. She's using her intuition. She's following her guidance. She's tapping into the spiritual here. Behind that is the Lovers. I don't know why I keep peeking behind because it's just blowing my mind. And the 10 of Coins. Wealth. Happy family. And the Magician. There's like big changes coming in for a lot of signs. A lot of signs. I did that with Cancers or Scorpios too, maybe. And it was just like boom, boom, boom. Major Arcana, Major Arcana. It was crazy. So this is the Wild Unknown Tarot. I'm just going to do a brief 6-card spread, and I'm going to clarify with the, what is that? The Raven's Prophecy. So this is the Wild Unknown. Angel, Spirits, Guides, Guardians, Sisters. Show me what I need to see for Pisces, please. Make it clear for their highest good. Okay. Show me what I need to see for Pisces. This one. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Spinning the wheel, spinning the wheel. What else for Pisces, please? There we go. 6 of Pentacles. This is balance, equal give and take. The Hierophant. Okay, this is Taurus energy, but it's also spiritual guidance. For some of you, you're moving out of a marriage. The Hierophant can signify an established marriage. Hold on here. 3 more, please, for Pisces. Okay. All right. So the 9 of Wands here just came up, and it's definitely a struggle. I wouldn't call it totally inversed here. It's the Wounded Warrior, having your guard up, being defensive. You might need to get your guard up to some degree, Pisces. Oh, what's this one? Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. 4 of Cups. Yeah, you might not be accepting any offers, looking at any offers. You might have had to refuse somebody, shut somebody out here. Okay. So I just want you to note how these fell out. The Ace of Wands indicates a new start. The Ace is the 1. It's the spark of an opportunity for something new in passion here. The Father of Swords was behind it, okay? So this is air energy. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy. I feel like this is more you guys stepping into that power with your Sword of Truth here, Ace of Swords, and cutting away anything that does not serve you, which will, lead to these new opportunities. I'm going to keep this Ace of Wands. I'm going to clarify everything now. Just move them out a little bit. I only asked for 6, but whatever. We got 7, so we're going to clarify because this looks nice. Oh, let's see what's on the bottom. 3 of Swords is on the bottom, okay? We do want to keep that in mind. We know this is going to be a painful situation you're moving through, okay? For some of you. Or there could be past pain or... So, Angel, Spirits, Guides. Let's clarify this with me, please, for Pisces. Help me show them what they need to see for their highest good. They can make the best decisions. Yeah, I'm looking already. The Tower is on the bottom of this deck. So there's big shifts coming in here. Show me this Wheel of Fortune, please. Show me more about the Wheel of Fortune. This one? Yeah. Ace of Coins. Do not worry. Spinning the wheel is going to, it's going to, I know it's terrifying, but it's going to allow for a new opportunity. Yeah. Six of Swords. With the Six of Swords upright, okay, you're trying to get everybody to get in the boat and move to calmer water, okay, moving to calmer water. But you might be having a hard time because everybody is not getting in the boat this time. That's what I'm feeling for this. Show me this Six of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Knight of Coins. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles speaks about equal give and take. You might be looking for a more even exchange of energy or information or than what you had in the past. Ace of Cups, Knight of Coins is, I mean, a new opportunity to share love and emotion that you may have been waiting on a long time here. Show me this Hierophant. What's this Hierophant about? Or perhaps this is what you've been doing for a long time. This had been your Ace of Cups for a long time. Yeah, the Lover's reversed. That just, I'm sorry, I fell out in front of me here. Show me one more for the Hierophant. Justice. Yeah, some of you are getting a divorce. I'm sorry about that. I'm really, really sorry. But I feel like there's good things coming for you. Show me this. Yeah, there was toxicity here. There was toxicity, and you're going to need to get your defenses up and get your head right. Show me one more, please, for this Nine of Wands. The Magician. You may have been manipulated. You might see with the Devil and the Magician coming up with this Nine of Wands, you're going to be very defensive. You have been manipulated in the past. You don't feel good about it. You need to take some time to yourself, I feel. Show me this Four of Cups. Okay. So this one's kind of sideways. The Emperor. What else? And the Six of Cups in the reverse. All right. So perhaps somebody was too fixated on the past, too caught up in, but we've been together this long and all these old good memories. But now you've stepped into your power and you're done. You're not offering your cups with the the mouse is covering them. Show me this Father of Swords. Nine of Cups. You're going to move towards wish fulfillment and happiness. Show me one more for the Father of Swords. Oh, whoops. Darn it. It flew to the floor. Still upright though. King of Cups. Yes. Nice. Okay. So you might be heading off, maybe not right away, because right now you're still in this this place, I feel, where you're not really looking and you're gonna move ahead. Show me this Ace of Wands. Knight of Cups just flipped in my hand. And Page of Coins. There's going to be opportunities here, okay? Just notice 10 of Coins is on the bottom. That's the happy family, abundance. On the Ace of Wands coming up, we've got Knight of Cups, Page of Coins. Okay, Knight of Cups comes forward to offer a cup of love, right? Page of Coins is a communication with a solid opportunity. King of Cups and wish fulfillment here. This is all very, very good. I'm going to keep this on the 10 of Coins for the bottom, okay? Because I know you're in this now, but you have this coming in. I feel it. It's going to be good, Pisces. It's okay. So, for advice, went in with the Starseed Oracle. Try and make sure I shuffle everything on camera for you. Trying to see how far over you guys can see. There we go. Good. You can still see. All right. So angel spirits, guides, guardians, ancestors. Show me what I need to see for Pisces. What's their advice? What is Pisces' advice? Bear with me. I don't want to get the wrong one. There we go. Ooh, all paths lead home. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. And on the bottom of the deck, the bottom of the deck says, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Wow, Pisces. I like that. Okay. All paths lead home. Use your intuition, your inner authority. All right, I'm going to move this. Whoops, got to move these decks. Okay, so this is the spirit animals. This is the last one for advice. What other advice for Pisces? What other advice for Pisces? There we go. Okay, on the bottom, turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. Remember to be gratitude. Gratitude. Remember to have gratitude. Be gracious. Be thankful. Okay, graceful. We got 2 here for you guys. Squirrel spirit says believe in yourself. And 57. Let's see. 12 to a 3. So believe in yourself during this time of rebuilding. Elephant spirit, learn from the past. This is a 7. This is lucky. I see this as Lord Ganesha coming in to help you clear and remove obstacles. Okay, be very gracious. Show gratitude, okay? Thank you so much for watching, Pisces. As always, like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, please. Thank you. Huge thank you to all my new subscribers. I see you guys, and much love to you all. Check out your yearly reads, too, for more information. I have a playlist. Every sign got a yearly read with oracle cards for every month of 2020, and I clarify those with tarot. So it'd be interesting to take a peek, see how things are playing out. All right, so thanks so much. I hope to see you guys back next time. Much love to you all. Bye.